Okay, we're back for round 2. This is the first game. We're in the draw here. This hand is interesting. We have a 4-drop, which we know we'll be able to cast on time, and we also have Sphinx's Revelation. There's a good chance that even if we get behind, Sphinx's Revelation, will gain us some life and get us back in the game. So I think this hand is keepable because we have that in our hand. Granted, we might not do anything for the first 3 turns, but I think it's worth the risk. Okay, Sunspire Griffin is good. Now we have a turn 3 play. Probably one of the better draws we could have gotten. Although if he's Rakdos and curving out, that's not good for us. Rakdos Shred Freak I'm not really concerned about though. Granted, I guess we're going to get hit for 6 by it. Or 4, because we'll be able to play Sunspire Griffin next turn. If he doesn't play anything here, we're probably in very good shape. Alright, that's good. Excellent. So he could have Stab Wound, which is definitely bad for us. But if he does, we can always bounce our Griffin back with our Skymark Rock later. Or Ultimate Price, or Augur Spree. Okay. Well, I guess better probably for us that he used that on our Griffin than on our Hussar Patrol or on our Skymark Rock. Ooh, Underworld Connections. That's a strong card. So here, I don't think I'll be blocking with the Skymark Rock, so I'm just gonna leave my mana open and pretend I don't have anything. We'll see if he attacks in. I guess this kind of, it doesn't really punish us if he has something like Deviant Glee. Another Shred Freak. So here, even if he has Annihilating Fire, we still get a 2 for 1. I guess if he has, yeah, he has it. That's fine. So like I said earlier, getting rid of his removal sooner rather than later is better for us. So here we will just play the Skymark Rock. Probably not going to block. Ooh, that's bad news. Okay, well, why did he get rid of the Slum Reaper there? Confusing. Bellows Lizard is fine. Okay, so let's see. We could draw 3 cards and gain 3 life. I don't think that's good. I think it's better for us if we play the Key Rune. Yeah, if we play the Key Rune here, and this way we can Dramatic Rescue and also activate the Key Rune and if we want and trade it away for the Shred Freak. He's just getting in with that. So I'm debating now if I want to animate the Key Rune and block it. We could also just take 2 damage and then bounce whatever he does at end of turn and then gain a bunch of life off Sphinx's Revelation. I feel like we need to do something here though. And we're going to be drawing a lot of cards off the Revelation, so it might be okay to trade. The problem is if we trade and then he drops something large, we can't bounce it this turn, so I'm just going to take 2. And then hopefully he taps out for something and we can get some value off of, yeah. So this is a much better spell to bounce, obviously. Alright. Here we can potentially just play Vassal Soul. We could also draw a ton of cards he can't replay and hit us for a lot with Bella's Lizard. So I think we're just going to draw a ton now that he doesn't have any pressure on the board, and totally tapping out like this doesn't cost us anything. He's probably just going to get in for 2 again with the... Oh, he's getting in for more. Okay, well if he's going to do that, then I'm going to animate my key rune. This costs us 1 card and 1 life off the Sphinx's Revelation, but... Really? Okay, well I'm just going to do this now. No, those 3 cards are not very good. I guess the Dryad Militant is nice because it trades for stuff, but... Seller of Songbirds isn't terrible either. I'm going to play the Gilgate now in case we draw Hypersonic. Problem is with Underworld Connections, he's drawing so many more cards than we are. He kind of puts us in a bad spot. So I guess we'll just play out our creatures. He's going to play Spawn of Rixmati here again, I would imagine. Yeah. Okay, Void Wielder is definitely a good draw. I'm going to get in with the Vassal Soul and the Bird token. And then we'll bounce his Spawn of Rixmati. Still going to be tough to beat this thing, drawing 2 cards a turn. At least now he's not leashing it anymore, so that's good for us. Or he's leashing it now. I always say that incorrectly. And again, Asperious Skywatch, very good draw. We're basically time-walking him repeatedly. See if he uses a piece of removal here. Doesn't look like he's going to. Now he's getting, I guess, yeah, it's still probably better for him to draw, but it's getting to the point where he won't have enough life to keep using this. And this thing still just gets blocked by these 2. Concern here is if he has some sort of bomb in his deck, he's digging towards it rather quickly. And that doesn't do anything by itself. It lets him dig 1 more card deeper, though. Yep, he's definitely digging for answers now. Ooh, what is this? Oh, another Spawn of Rixmati? That's a little scary. Obviously, if he has something like Mizium Mortars, we're very dead. Crosstown Courier is not super relevant here. Okay, so how much do I want to hit him for? I don't know what those last 2 cards are in his hand. He's drawn quite a few off of Underworld Connections. I guess he's only up 2 cards on us, though. So we're probably getting in for some amount in the air here. If we hit him for... If we just attack with everything in the air, that's probably the best. Now he basically has to kill us next turn, or he dies. So yeah, again, like Mizium Mortars here obviously ravages us. We can't really do anything to play around it. Okay, Deviant Glee, I don't think that matters either. So it is important to note that he could have something like Explosive Impact, you know, like a 5 damage or even just like Annihilating Fire. You could even have 2 of those. So I think we're going to chump accordingly here to do the max, or to prevent the maximum loss of life. And this thing can actually get pumped up pretty far and get trample. So likely just going to put the Void Wielder on it. And put this on here, this on here, and then likely Cellar there, I think. And let's see. He has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 lands. So he can give it 3 more pump and trample it. So 3 more pump brings it to 6. So we're only taking 2 damage here. So that should be fine. I don't think this kills us though. And now he tramples. So I guess we only take 1 damage. Maybe I counted that wrong. No, we take 2. Yeah, I was right. But I mean, now he's dead. He's tapped out, so yeah. Okay. So he's Rakdos, and he has Underworld connections. If only we had a Street Sweeper. It'd be the greatest. Huge tech play on our part if we did that. So Downsize might have merit for coming in. Another Cellar of Songbirds might as well if he's playing with things like Bellows Lizard and multiple Rakdos Shred Freaks as well. So let's see how we want to change things. I think Hoverberry is good against him. We could take out a Tower Drake and put in a Cellar of Songbirds. I think I like that. This is nice because it looks like it's going to trade for multiple of his creatures, so we're going to get some value off of it. His removal, you know, is pretty much like 1-for-1 things like Annihilating Fire and Augur Spree, so Dispel is going to be good against him, but things like Cellar of Songbirds, I think we can get some card advantage off of this. And the Tower Drake is nice, like it hits for 2 in the air, but like to be honest, even if we just play the Cellar and trade away his card and we're left with the Bird Token which is beating in the air, this is a much better value for us. I'm trying to decide if there's something else we needed to change. Ethereal Armor could be nice as well. It does kind of like lock down his attackers if we play it on one of our ground guys like a Hussar Patrol, but Hussar Patrol kind of does that on its own, and if we play it on something like a Dryad Militant or a Crosstown Courier or whatever, it basically is asking to get 2-for-1 by something like Augur Spree. So I don't think that is good. We only have 1 Dispel to protect it. So I think I'm just going to submit this and go to game.